I stand up here, with a heavy heart. So remember why we're here today. And that's to celebrate your life. That's Sepora Ulugalu. So before I begin, I'd just like to say and give thanks to God for everything that He has done within our lives, for all the people that He has put within our path, and for all the families that He continues to bring our way, and many ways that help us heal, and encourage us, and that just keep us motivated to keep going and pushing strong. To both sides of our families, I say thank you for the tight love from the bottom of our hearts, myself, my siblings, as well as my father. Thank you guys so much. And we pray that God restores you and just blesses you for everything that you do. I'm just going to go over my sister's eulogy and just share with you a little bit of her journey. And I think it's important for us to know, because every day you see Bora, you see Bora. But what we see at home with Bora is a totally different person from what we see. The courage, the strength, the perseverance, the resilience, she had it all. A lot of it I didn't even know she had within her, but she showed me that. Not only that, my sister helped me to renew my faith with God, as well as strengthen me. And although I stand before you today, and I stood before Him many times, spiritually frustrated, I know that He will, that if I continue to seek it, He'll give me that understanding and peace. So just like I pray for it myself, I ask for it for you as well. I'm going to go ahead and begin reading this. It was the 13th day of March, 1984, when the world was graced with a beautiful flower that blossomed into who we all know as Sepora Ulugalu, or B Money. Anyone who knows Bora knows that Bora loves flowers. So if you see here on the stage, there wasn't much decoration in this place, because this is all she ever really cared for and wanted. So when you look at all these beautiful flowers in the room, this is a symbol of the love that she shared with others and that is being returned to her. Because a lot of these flowers were made personally by people who love her as well. We didn't go out to no big chain name or anything like that. Flowers is Bora's thing, actually. So she impressed upon a lot of us being a little craftier than we want to be. But so when you look at these beautiful flowers, they are, to us, a remembrance of that beautiful flower that blossomed. Born in the Evergreen State, Bora was a loud and proud product of the South End. She attended Brighton Elementary, where she nurtured friendships that would carry on to the halls of Mercer Middle School, and some which even thrived through high school in Franklin, home of Quakers. As I looked around the room yesterday as well as today, I saw a lot of those friendships that she nurtured. A lot of them that started from elementary school, as I mentioned in the program here, even on to college and through the Navy. So I thank you guys, all her families and friends, for loving her, for being here, for supporting her, for praying for her, and for just joining us today to celebrate her life. Her love for volleyball led her to Rocky Mount, North Carolina, where she studied criminal justice and continued her journey as an athlete. If you know Bora, she would debate you, so criminal justice was a great field of study for her. But like my dad shared last night, the same reason that she got booted from the military was the same reason that she got booted from school. But that was the old Bora. We're going to soon get into the new. February of 2004, Bora enlisted in the U.S. Navy. She served as an operations specialist upon the USM Don Homer Shard assault. Her tenure in the U.S. Navy allowed her to see and explore many different countries and places, as well as gain effective skills and knowledge that would aid her throughout life and her personal career and endeavors. After After college and the military, the good Lord blessed Bora with two of her greatest joys in the world. Her big baby Zion, who showed and taught her how to be a mother. In her own words, Zion has always been with me and seen everything I've gone through. We grew up together. If you can refer to the first part of the program, you'll see a poem there, or not even a poem, something that was written by Zion on behalf of his brother. And that there should show you, or should just give you a glimpse of how truly special and important that bond was. It's a bond that can never be broken. It's also a bond that can never be replaced. So no matter how hard we try, I promise you, nephews, we can never be what your mother is to you guys, but we can only try. Nine years later, God sent her sweet Reese, full of energy, funny facial expressions, and jokes, just like his mommy. So thank you, Bora, for sending us a replacement for you. Because if you know Bora, she was the life of the party. Bora's always clowning, Bora's joking. We could be at a funeral, and Bora's going to be the one to make some kind of funny remark and have everybody laughing. Too bad she's not here to do that for us now, huh? Although Bora's time together with her sons ended before they both matured into men, their bond and Bora's lessons and legacy will live on through her cubs forever. Bora's final days were spent surrounded by the love, laughter, and prayers of her family. She diligently began to prepare herself and strengthen her faith. She was intentional with her time, interactions, and prayers, and gained a newfound love in God. And when I say she was intentional with her time, she was very intentional with her time. But not only that, I think God allowed her this time to be able to check off certain things. For example, Bora was diagnosed stage 4 metastatic cervical cancer, November of 2022. By January 23, we were already in round 1 of chemo. The end of March, we started our Bible study. The Bible study was the best thing that happened to us. Some of you may have heard this before, but I know there are people here who were not with us last night. And I think it's very important for you to understand how much this Bible study meant to her and how much it had actually helped her through her battle. So I apologize if you guys think that you heard it so many times, but that's who Bora became. She became very much involved and diligent within her studies. She wanted to seek the Word, and she wanted to seek God's face. When I said Bora was intentional with her time, Bora got to go to a Ulugalu reunion last year. After that, she got to go to Monty's wedding. She drove to Jordan's wedding. There were some things that we had scheduled. She couldn't make one of our river days, and when we had her second to the last hospital stay, we planned that we wanted to take our sister on an RV because we couldn't get her strong enough to get on an airplane. All she wanted to do was get to the beach. So my siblings stopped. My siblings and I thought, well, if we can't get her on a plane, let's get her on an RV. But God had different plans for her. The whole time we're here planning an RV, God's working out a whole SMIU field day for us. Where we got our uncle and auntie who's surprising us from out of town, from Reno. It was just beautiful how it all came together. But besides this SMIU field day, me and my siblings were able to spend time that we will never be able to buy with our sister. So I'll tell you this, family, if you think that you want to hold a grudge, if you think you want to be mad at somebody, if you think you got time to apologize, I'm telling you right now, you don't, because you don't know when. Never would I thought, after SMIU field day, that 2 days later we'd be calling the ambulance and Bora would be on her way. 3 days later, Bora pieced out on us. But I tell you guys one thing, God could have made her exit any sweeter. Because the day that Bora took her exit, Reverend Feely Tony was right there, standing right beside her, encouraging her and praying her out. Bora took her last breath. People that she saw in that room besides the doctors, besides me and Buddha, was the Rev. And I think the Rev was sent to her like an angel. I don't know that my sister would have went the way she did, had she not had the Rev there that day. So Rev, thank you so, so much. You shared a moment with me and Buddha that I will never ever forget. My sister's journey was so much lighter and easier because of you. There is nothing that we have gone through that you cannot still by our side. People ask us who our Fife always, you don't belong to Seattle too. You belong to SMIU. Or is it Aleluya? You don't belong to Aleluya. You belong to SMIU. So, Rev, thank you so, so much. You didn't have to come to the hospital. I seen Board was in the hospital 5 times while I was here. I seen you every single stay. Diligently praying with my sister. So may God bless your hands. May God bless your work. And may God bless everything that you touch. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Although her journey was full of pain and strife, God couldn't have ever made her exit any sweeter. She will forever be deeply missed and reminisced. Even through her pain and sorrow, we rejoice, knowing that she has received her eternal crown. Thank you so much.
Amen.